Mama's got a jar of grease from 6 to 3. Says it's for a rainy day or maybe a turkey. Stacked next to cat collars from every feline she's had. I swear, those collars outnumber the cats. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.
Welcome to another episode of Inspired to Retire. This time we're headed up to the attic. This is a place you have not ventured before, and it's a little scary, I gotta tell you, because it's just so easy to neglect, to be honest. So this is the doorway to the attic. Coming up are the scary stairs. Ah! Hi there, and welcome back to Inspired to Retire. If you're new here, my name is Susan, and today we're going to tackle the attic. No way am I getting the whole attic done because it's a whole width and length of the house. Whew, but wait till you see what's up here. I have a reason to do this. The long and short of it is I'm taking over the inventory of my friend, and I need a place to put it. I'll get more into that story later. It's a sad one. I'll show you around and give you a tour of the attic, and then we're going to clear out at least 2 sections, my hope is, today. One at the bare minimum, to have a place to store the items until I can categorize them, digitize the inventory, etc., etc., etc. It's a lot. So here we go. Let me give you a tour. Here's the front window of the house. I'm at the front, and oh, dear God, there's the rest of it. This area here used to be my only eBay storage, and most of the things that I sold were clothing. More specifically, Gymboree clothing. I still have quite a bit of Gymboree clothing that I want to list on Facebook Marketplace because they do better on those Facebook groups and you don't pay the crazy fees. I have various baby equipment back here that I probably need to get rid of and just donate. Again, I'm trying to give you a slow pan, which is crazy. I have my girls' twin bed up here. This corner is like a little bump out that actually was added after the house was built to give it a more Victorian-esque look and less of a stick-built look. Over here I've got some Christmas decorations I can probably get rid of because I don't put out much in the way of Christmas decorations. More eBay stuff. So as we go forward, this house has 4 peaks. Gables? I don't know. My kid's old crib. I'm not ready to give that up. I don't know why. Some stuff I was saving for my daughter who's living in Peru, so I don't think she'll want them anymore. I can probably get rid of them. This little corner of the attic was initially like for holiday stuff over here, and then we started bringing auction stuff up here, so some of that has to get eBayed. If I flip around, I'll just go this way. In the other triangle corner, we've got some eBay stuff. I was digging through something there, obviously. And some miscellaneous storage. I think there's some camping gear back there. That does not look good. We had our roof redone But I may have to have the roofer guy come out and see if that's new damage or not. Kind of looks it. I'll go back there and poke my finger and feel if it's wet. And this area was the toy area. My granddaughter has thoroughly torn it up. She comes up here shopping. Over here is one of those Fisher-Price big doll houses. I plan on cleaning that up and putting it on Marketplace because obviously I don't need it and it's just gotta go. So I'm going to start in the toy area because I feel I can get rid of the most there. We can donate a lot and see how much room we can make. And I also feel like this might be a good area. Once I get into the sentimental stuff, that'll be harder. Of course, the non-sentimental, some of the auction stuff may just get redonated. So, here we go. I'll put you on a tripod and see how much we get done. Okay, so got a bag of trash, for trash. I have a couple of bags here, already Goodwill bags to put stuff in to donate to Goodwill. And you'll see me speed this up. I have my handy dandy other phone to look things up. And yeah, most of these things are going to, well, many of these things are going to donate, as I said. So, here we go. Hope you enjoy. Oh, let me take a before picture. Let's do that. I have a smoke detector here that's beeping on and off. So I brought a 9-volt up. I think it's that one. I'm going to go stand by it and see. I don't know if this is new or pre-owned, but this is showing me $48 new, $30 pre-owned. So Dragon Universe will stay another day. Pokino, great game. Played with my Pappy. Love it. They're selling for like $8, so nope, that's going out. People are getting $35 and $25 and $20, so it's probably worth saving. Oh, Racco. I didn't realize I had Racco in here. Maybe this will be the game we play next family night. Getting donated. I'd like to take some of these bags and boxes to the Goodwill today if I can, and then I can continue work up here. This is an original Clue game. This was a family game. $16 and $20, so that has to go on the sell pile. I'll make a sell pile and a family pile. I see $20 to $50 for this, so herd your horses. Gets to be sold. Enchanted Forest. Another Ravensburger game. Let's see if it has any value. You can see they're selling for 20 to 30 bucks. So that's worth keeping to sell. I think Chicken Limbo would be really fun on like the last day of school. I may take that into school because, well, I have a lot of junk there too. This had a little thing on it. Yeah, I paid $50 for this back when I collected these. And it had a little medallion on there. And, of course, it plays Memories from Cats because it was the 90s. And I bet you it has absolutely no value now. Let's take a look. I'm not really sentimental about it, even though I paid a lot of money for that. So, let's see. $9, $12. That's disappointing. It doesn't have the medallion, which I think just makes it a disaster. Sorry, I've got to be brutal. Let's see. Let's get to the games. Okay, password. Okay, that's worth selling. Some sold for $99, some sold for up to $20. So I'll have to look at that more closely. But for now, I'm setting it aside. These books I've got to look at here in a second. But got the My Little Pony memory game. Probably not worth anything. We got $35 for it. Pre-owned. Okay. That's why I look things up, people. That's why I look things up. And 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Let's see. He don't sell. So, Kevin Bacon, I'm sorry. You have got to go. I would like to keep these baskets, but as you can see, the edges are very dirty. I don't know if you can tell that. So I think I can just take these off and run them through the washer because they're nice to store things in. So you can see on this one there's a huge ink stain of some sort. There's all other kinds of stains in here. So I am going to wash it separately and see what comes out. If it doesn't come out, I still have a nice basket. Whew. Yeah, took the 2 bags down in the 1 box. Is it gone? No, the mess is still here. So we move on. Some of you might be saying, don't check those for value, just throw them out. I got 5 years to sell things. I'm not throwing anything out yet that I feel has value. Okay, so I've sped this up just because I can kind of describe what's going on. You know, there's clothing, there's VHS, there's decisions being made, Lincoln Logs. Oh my gosh, they're so much fun. More Polly Pocket cars and some Tolly Tot clothes. Those are the fake American Girl dolls that I bought my girls from Target, and they loved them, and I loved them too. And some of the clothes I'm digging through were made by my friend Marilyn for the girls, and yeah, I'm not getting rid of that stuff. That 1 tub of Tolly Tot / fake American Girl stuff is fine. I'm looking up some Leapfrog toy that didn't really have any value. Some blankets get tossed into the giveaway. That's a clip-clop horse Fisher-Price little thing. And I gotta find the little horses that go with it. And again, I'm literally just digging through the floor here. Like, what on earth is this one thing and that one thing? And I'm making piles as I go. So, like things together. So, little people together. If I find the clip-clop horse, it'll go with the clip-clop frame there. And, of course, I'm looking up things as I go. That stupid Barbie camper. It was a cool Barbie camper. I even think I tried to show you a little bit of it. Yeah, but it was cracked and wasn't the good coloring that some of the other eBayers had, so it just had to go. So I'm okay with that. There's some more Tot stuff like the horse and... Oh, what I'm trying to show you, another thing that's going out. Now, you've probably watched this in super fast time, so I don't blame you for thinking, why are you tired? You've only gotten a little bit done. Let me show you. It was very little, but I'm still working. Flipping the camera around, I've got a few things divided into sections of what I need to keep. Games, some are keep, some are sell. I actually see some floor. That's a good thing. Didn't see it before. And if I stand up out of this chair, there's the chair I'm sitting in. I'm getting closer to one of the walls, and I'm literally working my way back through the hoard. It wasn't always like this. I just let the grandkids just go nuts up here and never made them clean up. My bad? Yes. Is it going to happen again? Maybe. But, ooh, there's going to be a lot less stuff up here. So, let me move the camera stand and flip it around and keep on going. Archer came to help me, of course, and he's all hugs and love. But I gotta get to work, so eventually he had to be put down, and I'm folding things and putting things in the trash and, doing the looking up things. So this one piece would just not go in the trash. Oh, I found Little Tyke's Noah's Ark. I found Noah later. And I'm looking up this doll right now. Keep, sell, donate. I don't know. I think I'm donating that one. It's like, come on, I'm just going. Looking at all the little things. This video, if I showed it to you in real time, it just would be too long. Now, I seem to have quite a few of those little pianos, and you'll see. Oh, there's Bouncin' Tigger. I bought that Bouncin' Tigger for my son, who is now 33. So that Bouncin' Tigger has been around a long time, and yeah, they were worth something, but mine was stained and everything, and I was okay with letting it go. I was showing you Dora's table there, and oh, there's one of the Tolly Tots. Here's one of the toys I'm not letting go. And back to Noah's Ark. Yeah, looking up these phones. I thought these little play phones would be worth nothing, but they were actually worth like 15 to 20 bucks. So, yeah, they get saved. Yeah, I'm just showing you different stuff. Oh, Marie from the Disney store. I bought that with real money back in the day. And I love Marie. Keeping Marie. Personal favorite. Care Bear got donated. Oh my gosh. I think I found the shade I've been looking for. Okay, the reason I look so shocked is when my house was rewired, yes, this entire house, 3,000 plus, depending on where you look, they say it's 3,000, it's this, I think it's more like 2,500, but, I'm not going to pick a fight with the people on it. Anyway, it's all bent up. This is a little glass shade. Why is it important? When they rewired my home, they tore stuff out. They literally took out fixtures I had and threw them out. They were the worst. I can't imagine going to somebody's house and throwing out the fixtures they had. I didn't ask them to throw those out. I just asked them to give me healthy wires behind them. This is one of the shades for one of the lamps. Now, I think the other one is down there. And this is now my office. It used to be my little girl's room. But this may be the single shade that I did manage to save. So I don't know. That was surprising. That was a surprise. Oh my gosh, it is the match. And they go up on that one there. That goes one there. And then they totally tore out the other one. I need to find the base. Maybe they didn't throw the base out. Maybe I will get lucky. So, there are the shades. One beat up by my granddaughters, one not. Okay. Archer came up with me. He'd like to say hi too. Wouldn't you, Archer? Hey, hello. You're a handsome boy. Anyway, back in the attic, I took all that stuff. I wish I'd gotten a picture, but I took that whole Prius full and took it to Goodwill, filled up one of their entire rolling carts, and I still have a lot left. So I'm going to work for another hour or so and then edit this video because there's much work to be done.
I've got treasure stacked high on my shelf. They're not just things, they're